Welcome to ACD Combatives, your combatives and control tactics channel. Please like, subscribe, and share.
More clinch, body warm up. Okay, so what I want you to do is at some point, and just stop right here, maybe throw one combative, so I know that it's a logical, like right here, this would be the logical combative.
Yeah.
I would have to shift here to get that kick in. Now, a good logical combative here would be the oblique kick,
Okay.
or even, this, but I'm a big fan of throwing the rear leg combative. And if you're here, then you're going to want to switch for you. Because that happens. Sometimes you're, especially in the rear choke.
Yeah, we push.
Yeah, go rear push and choke. Right here, I would come around like this. See how my foot's in front?
Yep.
I'm going to want to switch before I throw the combative. So that would be an example of when Krav teaches that.
Yeah.
Is switch the stance. So be casual, and then I want you to feel for the underhook and go to side clinch. There we go. And then I'll do one. So from here, this was kind of to the rear.
Yep.
Even though traditionally I would use this, it seemed to make sense because then that's set up for that.
Okay.
So it's all about what makes sense, not so much the hard and dead rule. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well, the rule is from the rear. So technically this was from the rear, and the opening was there. So don't get too typecast into what you have to do. Your turn. There you go, that's fine. No, I take my back. Shit happens. First casualty of war is always your plan, right?
Yeah.
So if you, for some reason, you lose it, oh, okay. Don't like, God damn it! Start over, do over. You did fine.
Alright.
My turn.
I was trying to switch.
That was proving a point. Now I'm in the overhook, which is not as strong,
Okay.
but I'm going to make, this is what I got. So I'm going to take advantage of what I've got. Boom. Boom. Sorry, you.
Yeah, I'm good. So I was trying to use this because I'm trying to use both
Yeah,
arms.
no, absolutely.
And I think in the process of trying to come around, I just didn't know what to do.
No, that's, like I said, man, shit happens.
Yeah.
This is my favorite side too. So when I did the overhook, I did it from this side.
Oh, gotcha.
And then, let's say you're too stiff, too tall, then I'm gonna break you down with momentum, and then bam, bam. And then as you see, I did a completely different takedown.
Yeah.
I did a Kimura takedown.
Takedown. Yeah.
It's because that makes sense. Yeah. So just because we're planning to do a particular technique, if you lose it, find what works. Excellent. Excellent. That was probably one of your best corkscrew takedowns. So there's basically three kinds of Krav, and this is one thing that it's not wrong. It's just like your worldwide, your alliance, and even mine Total Krav Maga is the system that they call it. They have a set rules. These are all the techniques of this system of Krav. If you go to Israel and do Krav Maga in the military, like past the basic course, all the stuff that we're learning is like basic cookie cutter Krav Maga, which is totally fine. But it's like today we're doing Krav, and it's going to be close quarter combat where they're in with the pistols and stuff like that, and they're coming around the corner and the guy comes in, and so they have to use the pistol, boom, 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 and then that's close contact combat, close combat. That's all Krav Maga is. So this is what we're learning in the States is weaponless mostly, where you're learning how to defend yourself weaponless, and a civilian variation, which is totally fine. There's three ways, like if you throw that roundhouse punch at me, boom! Okay, now that would be a civilian way to do it, and I might run away. We're in law enforcement to do it again, like boom, 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 you know, I gotta arrest you. So now I gotta joint manipulate. In the military, it's actually a little bit more like the civilian. You throw that punch in, boom, ba 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 ba, you know, and then I go on. So the technical variations change depending on your job or your reasoning for wanting it. The Krav is Krav. You just, there's little avenues that you're going to go down depending on what your needs are. What I'm showing you is more of your law enforcement style. I'm trying to make sure that I emphasize for you, this is when he's been run away, but I don't want you to run away and have him chase you. I want you to disable him. I don't mean like break his knee or anything, but stop him so he can't chase you. But maybe, like in a hospital setting, the drunk Uncle Joe is now a patient who you don't want to hurt because he's not in his right mind, altered mental status. Yeah. Now the joint locks make sense for your career path.
Yeah. Let's roll. Hey, let's be careful out.